Some say eat 3 servings of sugar a day. Who the heck is saying to eat sugar at all? Oh my gosh.
Here's JJ Virgin, triple board certified nutrition and fitness expert and 4-time New York Times best-selling author. It's time to reignite wellness.
All right, this came from Anonymous on Instagram. And it is, I love to make frozen blended bananas with almond milk and collagen for an afternoon snack when my slump hits. Is this a good option? Some say eat 3 servings of sugar a day, and others say to avoid stomach fat gain, weight gain, etc. Okay, first off, some say eat 3 servings of sugar a day. Who the heck is saying to eat sugar at all? Oh my gosh. And I guess I'm more concerned as to why are you getting an afternoon slumpy slump? What's going on there that's making you slump? Always look back to your sleep the night before, what you had for lunch. Make sure that you're eating from the trifecta of clean protein, healthy fat, and fiber for great stable blood sugar so you don't get that slump. And then I would look at this because, of course, remember what you're eating and the balance of what you're eating is going to keep that blood sugar stable, keep you energized. So that's why a food journal is so key critical, because you can look back and go, what did I do? Was I doing the right things? Or if I had a big energy crash, was it because I ate, too many carbs, not enough fat, not enough protein, not enough fiber at my last meal? So super duper important there is to make sure you're eating from that plate. And we'll put a picture of the plate in the little show notes. So you can go to jjvirgin.com/questions. We list these out. We'll put a picture of my sugar impact diet and virgin diet plate. Because when you eat that way, you should feel great for 4 to 6 hours between meals. That's super important. And when you eat that way, it keeps your blood sugar stable and your insulin low, which means that you can burn stored fat for fuel instead of relying on sugar, which means you shouldn't have the afternoon slumpy slump. This is what we want to avoid, is that afternoon slump. By the way, if you're still having challenges there, what I did was created the Sugar Impact Diet. I also created the Breakthrough Carb Intolerance online program, and that is to help you move from being a sugar burner to a fat burner, so you'll be able to do this. Now, if in the afternoon, let's say you had an early lunch, you're going to have a later dinner, which I hope is not the case, because what I really want you to do is tighten up your eating window too, and make sure that you're getting at least a 12 to 14 hour overnight fast, but longer is better. But let's say you are there and you're like, I need a little something this afternoon. I'm a little hungry. I would tell you use what I do. And what I do is I take bananas and I freeze them when they're green. Because when they're green, the sugar is lower and the resistant starch is higher, which is a resistant starch actually can help you burn fat, and it's great for your gut. So if you wanted to make something like this, first of all, you want to make sure that your almond milk or coconut milk or whatever nut milk you're using is unsweetened. Do not get sugar in there. That's super important first. Then you can throw in a little bit of collagen, sure, or you can throw in a little bit of my bone broth protein powder, either one, and then a little bit of a green banana. And you could throw in, let's say you did a little almond milk, a little collagen, a little green banana, and maybe a little bit of vanilla, because it's naturally sweet and can boost serotonin. You could do that as well. So that would totally work. Now, if you want to know more about whether you should snack and some ideas, you can also check that out at jjvirgin.com/questions, where I will make sure that we list the blog where we talked about that as well. All right. If you've got a question, I've got answers. Love to answer one of yours on my Friday Q&A. You can check me out on Instagram, jj.virgin. You can send us a DM there. Or on Facebook, JJ Virgin Official, you can leave a comment on the wall and we will be watching for them. And of course, if I'm live, I always leave those questions there too, because I'll either answer them in the moment or we save them for here as well. So again, send the questions. I've got answers. All right.